Back into it. Who are we taking with Lucanus? I'm not super inclined towards Davrin, only because I am also a warrior. And he doesn't have a lot of skills yet, so I don't know how to, like, synergize with him just yet. So I could take Harding, or I could take Balara. I'm gonna take Harding. Please let those two be okay. I stand by my choice, but...
The Antam brought it here somehow.
They're fighting Cross and saying the dragon will break our meaningless resistance.
Bastards!
These accents. And it's all Zevran's fault.
How do we fight this? We have to find Lucanus.
Please. Someone has to stop it.
That maneuvered surprisingly smoothly. This was supposed to be more, like, Italian coded. But then Zevran's voice actor couldn't do an Italian accent. It was basically just like Antonio Banderas. Oops. It's fine. Fine. Rook's got me. Uh-oh. Take you all the way down the stairs. Nice of you to stand there and wait for us. Great. That's a win. Like, Emmerich might still sway me away, but I haven't met him yet. And I'm pretty sure Lucanus is my type.
The city can't take anymore. Look, over here.
Coming to ya.
From the crows.
Yeah, I see ya.
Rook, you're just in time. Where the dragon attacks, the Antam soon follow.
It is strong and fast. You must get its attention, then lure it onto the ground. We'll figure out a way. Drop your courage. We will need it.
Yes, fully charged my special attack.
Ignorance.
There she is!
Mortal confusion.
So fucked up.
Yet this city offers nothing better than a pawn of the Dread Wolf.
Gillenade!
Your hatred could not stand against us ages past.
I mean, he successfully locked you up.
Give us the Dread Wolf's dagger.
I will not.
Come get it.
Retrieve the knife and whatever else remains of these mortals.
First dragon fight, huh? This is some fun music. Corius the Ice Talon.
Let's go get him!
And I drop kick him. He's very big health bar. fast enough. Ow. Dragons are hard as a warrior. Ow. Ow. Rely more on synergy. Can you help me? Abominate. Ow! Back the fuck up. I can. I don't dodge very fast. Oh. There's no cover. What are you talking about? It's probably just like a hand like ow.
On your left.
Ow. Come on guys, can you help me please? I don't like the healing stuff does not seem to work. At least not noticeably for me. Oh. Back here, you bitch. Here she goes.
Enough! We have urgent need of your strength elsewhere. Come, return to me.
Pointless, but you know.
It's going. Thank goodness.
That was luckily not as hard as I thought it was gonna be. I thought we were
fought
gonna
it
have to
off.
kill it.
If Gillenane hadn't called it away.
It's more important that it stopped attacking the city.
Everyone with a home that still stands will agree.
That thing was tough. It'll be hard to put down for good.
What happened to Treviso would have been worse if you hadn't arrived when you did. I cannot imagine how much worse.
Let's go find out how worse it was in Minrathis!
There might still be time to help with their dragon.
Let's go.
Probably not. Old blood, older oaths. Face a howling storm to discover. Oh, Minrathis. I'm sorry. I could only pick one of you, and you had a standing army. What were they doing?
We're here. What's the situation?
Look around. I don't know where to start.
You have to go to Treviso's safe,
Treviso's
but I was
alright.
devastated by the impending
Lucanus?
chaos in Minrathis.
We stopped the worst of it, even if we couldn't kill the dragon.
The Venatori had a clear shot at the palace while we faced a dragon we could barely hurt. The Viper drew it away from a safe house and took a claw to the gut as thanks. A healer could fix the wound, but the blight's already in him.
I know of magic that may slow the corruption. That'll give me some time.
This is all you. The risen gods, the blight, the dragon. Now the city's lost to the Venatori.
Rook isn't to blame. It is what it is.
Thank you, Viper.
Tension's a little high. You should go for now. I need to be here a while. See to things.
Yeah, she's also mad at me. Someone would have told me if Dorian wasn't okay, right? Or May. It's like, I'm sorry, Viper, but I have no emotional attachment to you. Ugh. I'm not okay. After coming face to face with Gillenane herself, the team drove away the blighted dragon in Treviso. Lucanus and the crows are grateful. Without intervention, the monstrous beast would have blighted the canals. Yet Treviso's salvation has come at a cost. Without additional aid, the shadow dragons were overwhelmed. Helpless as the dragon in Marathis tore the city apart. Defender, you've got an army. What were you doing? You suck. Yeah, obviously I'm gonna cook that.
Blighted dragons. Darkspawn obeying the Venatori. Maybe Solus will know something.
Or maybe he'll laugh at us. I'm sure he'll try to be helpful. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see how much we keep fighting. It's fine. I'm fine. It's a good story. This is how you know. It's because it gets y'all up in our... Ooh, area abilities. Strike abilities. Yeah. Hitting multiple enemies with a single area ability grants Quicken. I pretty much always hit multiple enemies when I do it. And then I think next time I will get Incite Violence. I'm sorry, Nev, but I stand by my choice. I'm just also sad about it. I'm gonna keep upping her health, I think. Healing is increased by 50%, or... Yeah, I'm gonna give her this one. Okay, Devrin. 4 points, wow! How are we already at level 3 with you? That's upgraded all of the Asan stuff. Staggering Talons. Slow Combustion. Bird of Prey. Just giving all the points to Asan. On detonation, you gain Rally Party. On impact, deals 50% of the damage done to the target to all enemies within 6 meters. Ooh. What are these ones? Infernal Drop, detonation damage 50%. Cooldown is reduced by 50%. Effective radius 50%. I like radius better. Hit more people, please. Hey, we are a thumbs up associate. Valara's Illuvian expert. Monster hunter. Associate. I've never really been focusing on yours. Heavy draw damage 20%. Razor point, shred. Well, damage to armor would be nice. Shred hits an enemy, gain precision. Seismic shot, stagger. I feel like I have enough stagger going on. Adrenaline rush. Heavy draw. Did heavy draw. Ooh, we're level 5 with our Lucanus. I hope so, because we sacrificed Nev's love for yours. So sparkly. Schism. Abominate. Damage versus barrier. I do feel like we're running into a lot of things with barrier. Eviscerate. Soothing potion. And even coffee. Cooldown duration 15%. Do that one. Nev. Yeah. She's definitely the lowest relationship. I'm sorry, Nev. Whose faction do we have the highest points with? Nev is and Davern are the lowest, which Davern's new. Nev's just mad at me. Lucanus is the highest. It's not Lucanus, it's the faction, but I mean, maybe it is. I don't know. It does seem to be there. Maybe, I don't know. I'm confused. Doesn't matter. Oh, no, she mad at me. I hardened her. But if I didn't harden her, I would have hardened Lucanus. Replenishes. I can't. She will not heal me anymore because she's hardened. It's fine. I have other people. Fuck. Oh, she's so mad at me. Why are you like this, game? Yeah, it is. All of these are increased. It's just this one she won't do at all. But the rest of them are all increased. I'm sorry, Nev. Tevinter should have gotten good. From Davern's journal, naming a griffin. There's one griffin, this little guy. Lancet and Remy haven't given him a name yet. They wanted to wait for the griffin's personalities to emerge, and he was still finding his way. But I've spent some time with him, seeing what he can do. I've been watching Lancet put him through his paces and training. He's a little slow on the uptake, but he's fast in the air. He loves to jump right into the fire. There's a courage about him, a purity. I suggested we name him Asan. It's Dalish, roughly translates to arrow. It seems to suit him, and they agreed. So that's official. If I do nothing else in this life, at least I can say I got to name a griffin. From Davern's journal, griffins are real. Like every Grave Warden I've heard about griffins, the tall tales, the stories of legend, the role these animals once played in our history, and like every Grave Warden, I've wondered what they were really like. We've got statues of them all around Weishaupt, but that's not the same thing. Today I actually met one. The first warden said I was being assigned to a secret project out in the Anderfels. I never have imagined it would mean that I'd meet real live griffins. Lancet and Remy have gotten used to them, but the shock still hasn't worn off for me. 13 of them. 13 secret miracles we need to protect at all costs. I still don't understand how they came to be, but somehow I'm part of it all now. From Davern's journal, Griffin training. My first week at the Eyrie, and I keep thinking that I'm sure glad Lancet and Remy are in charge of the training. These griffins are a handful. A rolling, flying, screeching, always hungry ball of feathers and chaos that never stops squawking or pooping. That last one is no small thing. 13 griffins all pooping here makes an incredible mess. Lancet just shrugs and says, Weishaupt could use the fertilizer. Sure, as long as I'm not the one hauling it away. I'm here to guard these animals. I've tagged along on a few hunting runs against lone darkspawn in case things get out of hand, and I admire Lancet and Remy's patience. It's going to be a while before these griffins are the warriors of old we've read so much about. Well, they're still babies. From Davern's journal, The Gloom Howler Part 1. It's my first week posted at the Griffin Eyrie. Whatever stalking Grey Wardens isn't human, or a dwarf, or an elf, or anything I've heard of before. Whatever this monster is, it's smart enough to target wardens. It's already killed members of our order, and now our commanders are worried it's going to strike the Eyrie. We have to stop this thing before it does more damage. I've been told if the Eyrie is attacked, protecting the griffins is my first priority. We can't lose these animals again. If we can draw the Gloom Howler out, even though if we don't kill it, I'm hoping we'll have a trail to follow. Oh, sorry, buddy, you failed at your mission. That was mean. I shouldn't say that. Just want all the sparkles to go away. Pretty sure I have the best one on. I wish I could give rings to other people. Oh, I have a second ring slot. 10% weapon, 25% flaming duration, 20% ranged, 15% cold damage, 20% bleeding damage, 30% defense. I think I should get defense. And oh, this mall is so big. He's got a face on it. See, right there. He's a face. All right. talk to Solus, but I'm gonna talk to everyone else first. Oh look! Davern's little chair. Does that mean Lucanus is either refusing to sit or sharing the couch with the girls? Okay, she doesn't have anything for me. She doesn't have anything for me. None of them. I'm gonna go in everybody's room though. Surely they gotta say something. Hey, Davern. New room. I don't think Lucanus is here. Oh, hi.
Everyone? I don't know literally everyone.
Almost. Every time we meet someone, you already know them. Morgan, the crows, the wardens, and the chantry lady with the big hat. Not to mention the
Do you mean
dread
the
wolf
divine?
himself.
How is that everyone? You didn't even list 10 people.
They're pretty important
Feels
people,
like a lot of
Harding.
people.
They may be less than 10 people, but that's a lot of people. That's why you guys don't have anything for me, because you're hanging out in the kitchen. Lucanus is not here. To be fair, I think I saw him on the map somewhere in the main building. Oh. Is she even here? Probably not. She's probably still back at Minrathis. I'm sorry. There was no way I could save both of you.
What? You're hungry? I found a yam in the kitchen. Stubborn just means you'll starve.
Trouble settling in?
Doing the best I can. My job was to keep the griffins safe, not fix their dinner.
I meant Asan.
Oh. I guess we're both adjusting.
Get Lucanus to help. We can probably help figure it out.
Then where did Asan and the others come from?
Way I heard it, someone found a journal a few years back that mentioned a secret clutch of eggs.
Hey.
They'd been hidden for centuries.
Just gave this down low
protected
in
by
the...
a ward.
about the
Started
book.
hatching, and out came 13 talkative griffins. Now, down to just one.
They're not dead yet.
What's the history between Grey Wardens and Griffins?
Back in the day, Grey Wardens raised them as aerial cavalry. When a blight got going, Wardens rode them into battle. Eventually, war took its toll. They died out.
Not quite what happened, but...
Well, a confused griffin should fit right in around here.
Appreciate it. There's no training manual for them anymore.
I guess we'll figure it out together.
Griffins don't
I love
trust
his little
easily.
head bob thing.
Lancet and Remy had to work to win them over. They said a warden and a griffin have to move as one. Think as one. They call it Turlum. Sort of unity. But now, they're both dead.
Why'd the Gloom Howler attack the Eyrie?
I intend to find out. First it stalks wardens. Now it's after the griffins.
Don't worry. You and I have a deal. We'll find them.
Appreciate that. Though it sounds like you've got your hands full around
Yeah,
here.
sorry. You joined
a
us
tad.
at an extremely hectic
Elgernon
time.
and Gillenane.
Yup.
Hard to believe.
Our very own elven gods are ending the world.
That'll endear us to the rest of Thetis. But I have to say, killing a monster is one thing. Taking down the goddess of all monsters and the god of vengeance while you're at it?
I know. Our problem around here is we think too small.
Okay then. Good to know the boss can laugh about it.
Not really. But dwelling on things won't help.
What? I told you. It's yams or nothing.
Or maybe you need a new menu.
Mm-hmm. I feel like Davern is wearing Gillenane Ballison, but it's not like it's been officially confirmed or anything. I don't think you can control them now because, like, the process is totally different and there's not, like, blood magic involved, but it would suck to be like, this is a god I aligned myself with. They're terrible. They're terrible. There he is. He wasn't in the building then.
Mierda. This place makes my eyeballs itch.
Why? Cause Spite wants to come out to play? I think it's pretty. I mean, my eyeballs itch a little bit, but that's because I've been on my computer for like 25 hours in the yeah. Yeah. Okay. Can't really talk to anybody. Let's see if I can talk to Varric. Oh, is there also... Should I be putting these, like, statues I've been collecting somewhere or not yet? I don't see a way to do that yet, so maybe later. Pretty sure they go on these little pedestals. Maybe I need more, my whole crew.
Don't panic. Things always seem impossible. Just fight one battle at a time.
Thanks, Varric. Can I get a hug? I'm gonna pretend that Varric gave me a hug. He seems like a hugger. I feel like the whole DA2 crew, other than Fenris, would have been huggers. Like, Meryl strikes me as the, like, hugs as greeting. Isabella probably hugs everybody she loves. Anders would probably just be fine with it. Be like, oh, alright, why not? Aveline probably would be begrudging hugs. Am I missing anybody? Oh. Sebastian, but he doesn't count. And yeah, Varric, I think Varric's a hugger. And my hawk would have been a hugger. He would give those awesome big bear hugs that are super cozy. Light me with the white light.
When last we spoke, you were hunting for followers of Elganan and Gillenane in hopes of finding specifics.
Yeah, do you...
Has your search been successful?
You could say that.
I mean, I found them.
The Venatori and the Antam are working for Elganan and Gillenane.
Unsurprising. The Venatori want magical secrets, and the Antam want to destroy anyone opposing their brutal expansion. Both will readily bow to anyone who promises them power.
And they're using that power to hurt a lot of people. The Antam and the Venatori both have dragons doing their bidding.
Dragons? That is worse than I had feared.
Yeah. We drove off the one the Antam brought to Treviso. Barely.
Have you determined how the dragons are being directed? If it is blood magic, it may be possible to disrupt their control.
The dragons were blighted. We think that's what let the gods control them.
The blight. Of course.
The blight seems to be the gods' favored tool right now. We ran into Venatori who could control Darkspawn.
Elganan would not bestow such power unless the Darkspawn were to serve as the main force of his army. And I suspect Gillenane will see the Darkspawn as new subjects for her modifications.
We've already run into a few Darkspawn nobody has seen before. That's in addition to the blighted dragons.
That is the fate Elganan and Gillenane planned for this world then. Corruption and blighted slavery.
Knock that shit off! All of this, like, I don't like any of these options. Instead of buy your demons, you're no better. Knock that shit off. I don't like any of these. I know it's a joke often.
Everyone should be free and uncorrupted when your demons and raw magic kill them.
Do you truly believe my goal was to destroy this world?
You said in the last game that you had to destroy this world to bring yours back.
To transfer the gods to a better prison. The one you're stuck in now. And you were willing to tear down the Veil and destroy this world while you did so.
The Veil is a wound I cut into the Fade in a moment of desperation. While making their prison, it should not exist. I had a host of spirits ready to help when the Veil fell. They would have minimized the loss of life.
We thought you were just bringing the Veil down to destroy everything. If we'd known...
Thousands would still have perished. Varric would never have agreed to such a plan.
Why would you agree to it?
The world is broken because of my past choices. It falls to me to heal it, even if that healing comes with a cost.
Spoken like a god.
I am not a god. I am as I have always been. A man, all too aware of his failings. But equally aware that if he did not act, accepting the judgment it would bring, all would be lost. They call me the Dread Wolf. What will they call you when this is over?
I don't care what they call me. If they're calling me anything, it means they're still alive. That's all that matters.
Acceptance. You are willing to face the consequences your actions may one day bring.
Oh no, he's seeing himself in me.
I believe I can work with that. If the gods are using dragons, you will wish to find someone trained to fight them. Have you unlocked the Lighthouse Illuvian?
Yep. Yes, we found the crossroads. It's still confusing, though.
I cannot help you from in here. You may need to find an expert in the magic of the Fade. And if the Darkspawn are to be Elganon's army, you will need Grey Wardens to fight them.
I've got a few of them. Their leaders don't trust me right now, though.
I have faith in you, Rook.
Aww.
You seem to have a knack for gaining the cooperation of your adversaries.
Oh no, are you trusting me against your will, Solus?
So this elven god thinks we need a dragon hunter and a Fade expert.
He's right, about the dragon hunter at least. The shadow dragons did all they could. The dragon was just too much. The moment the dust settled, the Venatori rushed in. Guess they knew it was coming. Nev's staying for now. She said she'll be back soon. But at least you took care of yours.
We heard it, but didn't kill it. The dragon flew off before we could put it down.
Treviso could have used a dragon hunter. That much is true.
I like the sentiment of we'll be ready next time, but this is like an aggressive tone, and that's not what I like.
Don't remind me. Fewer people injured, and we wouldn't have to worry about it coming back.
We should not forget the second dragon in Minrathos. We ought to see what we can do to help. However, there is no telling how long Nev will be helping the shadow dragons with the aftermath.
Hey, let's not get
What are you
stuck
doing
in
up
our
and about,
regrets,
sir?
all right?
Hang on a minute. Not only have you retained the services of a demon assassin, you're also taking advice from the elven god who attempted to tear down the Veil.
Spite is my problem.
That's what they always say. Rook, Lucanus is one thing, but do you really trust this Solus?
Trust is a strong word.
Trust is such a strong word, you know?
So you don't trust him? All right then.
So a Fade expert and a dragon hunter. I'll ask around about dragon hunters and see what turns up. Come talk to me in a bit.
And I've been corresponding with someone about the lighthouse's reverberative oscillations and the resulting dimensional peculiarities. Oh, sorry.
I want to hear more!
I'll get a message through to a Fade expert immediately.
See, Rook? Nothing to worry about.
All right. We all know what to do. Let's get going.
Okay, now maybe we can talk to people. Okay.
The crows cannot thank you enough. I cannot. Treviso stands. But Minrathos, it should not have been a trade.
No, it shouldn't have, game devs! It's good storytelling, and I'm not actually angry at it. I'm lashing out in sadness right now. Oh, look, he's doing... Oh. God damn, sir. You got some talent there. Got a warden on top of a ogre. Like a, maybe he's making a dragon or something. He's got some fat bears and some hala and some nugs. He's got a lot of nugs. He's got an anatomy drawing of nugs. And his monster hunting trophies. Hi.
Rook, I was thinking of taking Hassan for a walk. He could use the exercise. Chance to stretch his wings. Thought you'd like to come along.
Yes, please. Please. Give me happy things for a sec. Speaking of happy things. Pets. Thank you, Hassan. That's what I do to my friend's dog. Just like wibble his head back and forth.
Hey, Hassan.
Thanks, buddy. Okay, I'm still not back.
The fires are lit.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Alright. Who do we want to recruit first? Do we want to go for Emmerich or...
So I put the word out for dragon hunters, and I've heard back about someone who might work. It's a woman named Tosh from your old treasure hunter group, the Lords of Fortune.
I don't know her. She must have joined after I left.
An agent for the Lords said that Tosh is working on a mission for them along the Ravane coast. If we help her, she'll be free to join us and fight any blighted dragons the gods throw our way.
I've been away from the Lords of Fortune for a while. It'll be good to see Isabella and Rowan again.
All right, we get to see
Crossroads can get
Isabella.
us to an alluvian in the right part of Ravane.
Might have to recruit her.
We'll head
first,
out
then.
whenever you're ready.
Also, Tosh would just be fun. I know so little about Tosh. Because, like, Tosh and Davrin weren't very included in any of the marketing stuff, so I don't know much about them. Everybody else was either heavily covered in marketing, has short stories on the website or in Tevinter Nights, or, like, with Harding was in the previous games. It's like, Tosh is the one I feel like... Tosh and Davrin are the ones I feel like I know the least, but we have Davrin now. And even Davrin, like, oh, he's a monster hunter and he has a son. All I know about Tosh is she's a dragon hunter.
Okay, Balara, what's your lead on getting us a fate expert for the team?
Who are you?
Good evening.
Greetings.
Oh, Marina.
Rook, so we need a fate expert. I've been writing to a senior mage who fits the part. But right now he's on an expedition, so I reached out to his colleagues to find him. This is Lady Myrna and Vorgoth. They're necromancers. Mournwatch ones, I mean.
Your friend's request for a fate expert was urgent. How darksome are things outside Navarra?
About 6?
I see. Balara's correspondent is Professor Emmerich Volkarin, a fate expert and powerful psychagogue.
Where can I find him?
The professor is currently delving the shrouded halls in the Grand Necropolis. We will grant you passage to look for him. Where the dead. Lately, they grow restless.
Thanks, Myrna. Thanks, Vorgoth. I feel like I know Myrna. I don't think I know Vorgoth. Okay, let's take us on for a walk. and then choose which one of the two we're gonna recruit. I bet one goes here, and the other goes there. Because I don't think there's any other unoccupied buildings outside. Maybe Eric.
The food here's better than at the Hanged Man. The Fade doesn't have weevils, I think.
I mean, it's not a high bar to be better than the Hang. I love the Hangman, but quality is not on its list of things to love. I'm just gonna go back to my room, and I don't need to. I already talked to Solus. Let's take Davrin. Maybe Valara? That sounds like a fun combo. Elf party! Because I'm also an elf. Earlier, I had the short party. I had Harding, me, and Lucanus. Shortest party members! Now that we have almost all of our companions, and I know the other two are very tall.
Delirium daggers vibrating. Like a song in a wine glass. Are those voices?
Hello? Anyway, as I was trying to say, I know the last two are very tall. So now that I have all of the ones I, don't know about, I'm confident in saying the only one in the party shorter than me is Harding. Because she's definitely taller than me.
Striking the crossroads without forethought would be folly. The rebellion controlled it for far too long. Its defenses will be artfully hidden.
Is this modern day thoughts?
Our forces are cunning and sharp.
No, Gillenane doesn't sound like that anymore.
Fenrir's spite is endless and his
Hey, Spite!
trickery not
He's angry with
easily
us.
overcome. He will have traps in wait. A crossroads in ruin is no good to us.
That was Elgernon and Gillenane. Were we eavesdropping on the past?
It makes sense for Solus. His dagger, his enemies, his way of spying on them.
Let's hope it doesn't work both ways.
Yeah, how much would that suck? They've been spying on us through the dagger?
To other shores.
I'm gonna have to fight people in here again. Oh, there we go. I was just gonna say, so far so quiet. Never mind.
Take him out! Finish them off!
Ugh, so squashy.
Oh, we did it!
Yeah?
I hear you're the one who got that fancy Illuvian up and running.
I did. Well, most of the way. Everyone helped out.
So tell me, how safe is it? Any reason to be worried?
Oh, you shouldn't worry at all.
So it's safe then?
No, just worrying won't help. Whatever happens would be instantaneous.
That's reassuring.
They've got the relic vault squared away well enough.
Receiving your message was quite the surprise, Strife.
Desperate times and all that.
I'm still not clear on who you really are, Morrigan.
If I can provide assistance, do such things matter when the world faces such peril?
A much more elegant way of saying, don't worry
You're
about
friends
it.
with Solace.
Our relationship is...
They were not friends.
More complex than you suggest. And circumstances have compelled me to stand against friends ere now.
They were not friends. Aura still isn't home. I shouldn't have let him go when he said he'd take the relic deeper into the forest to deal with it. I have to go after him, and I'm taking Gus. Oris and Gus are always inseparable, and Oris always said Gus was the best tracker he knew. Gus will find the trail. There's a crudely drawn map in the forest showing where Taynor intends to search.
Veil jumpers are in trouble. They could use our help, if we can find them. This map is a good start.
Well, let's do Davrin's quest. And then we'll go find the Veil Jumpers. More of these. Really?
Trouble nearby.
Make it hurt.
Ow. Right into that.
That's a win.
Maybe up there. Yeah. God, that's a strong smell, huh?
Let's get going. I've been thinking. Lancet and Remy used special food to train the Griffins. Said it was the fastest way to start a bond.
Right.
He does seem very food motivated.
What'd you call it? Turlum?
That's it. And gingerwort truffles were the Griffins' favorite treats. They grow around ruins. I'm going to teach Hassan how to find some.
How did you end up with the Grey Wardens?
Grew up in a Dalish clan. I'd hear all these stories about things that happened thousands of years ago.
The Dalish do love their history.
Except I wanted to make history. Didn't fit in. Got bored, so I went looking for adventure.
How'd that go over with your clan?
Poorly. They felt like I rejected them.
Did you?
Yeah, I suppose. Clan life wasn't for me. I had to get away.
So then what happened? You're out in the world looking for adventure.
Got my ass kicked. Went broke. I couldn't go crawling back to my clan of failure. Doubt they'd take me back. It forced me to figure out what I was good at. Always had a knack for hunting.
Lost in time. I thought the rift had taken me to another part of the forest, but I was wrong. I am lost not in space, but in time. Following the river to find my way, I came across a crooked willow, several meters away from the bank. Did you know the river had moved? I will make my way to Demeta's crossing. Perhaps there is already a settlement there, and someone who can help. Marin. Scribbled below in another's hand. The forest toys with us. I found this in a leather pouch buried beneath the willow 2 days after Marin went missing. The pouch was a gift. It was new. Now the strings are crumbling. This is his handwriting, but on aged deerskin. Mana Shiral, Lethalin. I hope you found your way, your Ellen. Right here. Where is it? No, Davern, you're going this way. I just fell. Field notes of last days. Page of a bestiary singed. They found us. These things wronged before the veil, and wrong still. Their hate grew weapons to fight gods and found fear in flesh. Definitely read these, so I don't know. Sometimes it doesn't. Joining up with Rook means I won't be going back to Weishaupt anytime soon. I doubt I'll be welcomed, not if the first warden caught wind of what I'm doing. I'll miss the old fortress. It's cold, damp, and drafty as a canyon, and so vast it takes months to get your bearings. But it's home to Grey Wardens, and it's the only home I've got. Wandering the massive libraries of books I'll never read, getting bruised and battered while sparring in the training yard, smelling the latrines in the summer, freezing in our bunks in the winter. It's all pretty miserable, yet just as exhilarating. Weishaupt is over 1,000 years old. Its armies have fought and won blights, and its banners have never fallen. It's the beacon in the darkness that keeps evil at bay. Thedas would just be a world of ruins without its protection. Letter from Solus to Gillenane. I have seen your creatures. Some are beautiful, some are horrific, but all are brilliant. I can understand how such incredible achievements could make one feel like a god. Perhaps that explains the terror you have caused and the transformations wrought upon those unable to defend themselves. But you must know that you are not a god. You are a mage, and a title from the Earth cannot alter that. If anything, joining their ranks will bind you to their political will. You could make creatures to protect our people from the Earth. Why debase yourself and threaten our people by joining them? Of course, I know why. I hope you gain peace with Andruel. You will not be the first to sacrifice your morals for love. Okay, so they were lovers. We don't know how much of what the Dalish think they know is true. Where are you, baby? I can hear you squawking, but I can't see you. Ah, I'm gonna drown there. I can't swim. Okay, I can take... Harding probably help me get over there later.
What are you doing? It's not a truffle. That's a nug. You'll get fleas.
At least he's having fun.
The nuts have fleas. They don't have fur.
Purrs when you scratch them. Maybe we can speed things up by helping him. Let's search the bushes. Look around for truffles.
Ow! That was a thorn.
Keep looking.
Nug droppings. Yuck.
The Nugs pretty much own Arlithan Forest.
Good for them.
Nope. This is harder than it looks.
It's fleas, isn't it? What'd I tell you?
Actually, I think it's a truffle.
Huh.
Maybe the Nugs like truffles. Could Asan know that if you follow them, you might find truffles?
Are you really that smart, boy?
Yes, he is.
Seems pretty clever to me.
If only you'd be clever enough to listen.
Well,
He's too
you're
clever
still
to listen.
getting to know each other. Remember, Turlum. Remy was probably right. Remember how she said he needed a lighter touch?
If I go soft on him, the world would chew him up.
Let's give you both a chance and see if he can find any more of these.
Cutie patootie.
Find some nugs, see what happens. So how did you go from hunter to slayer of monsters?
Uncle Eldrin. An old elf I knew growing up. When I was a kid, I'd hunt just about anything. Rabbits, deer, fox. Eldrin gave that purpose. Taught me the way of 3 trees. The way of the arrow, way of the bow, way of the wood.
That sounds noble.
Eldrin taught me to hunt the unnatural so the natural can thrive. Be a force for good. Besides, it was either that or starve. Monsters paid good coin.
But why become a Grey Warden? If you were making money on your own...
I didn't leave my clan to get rich. Had to prove it was all worth something. I needed a cause.
There must be easier causes than fighting Darkspawn all your life.
Darkness is a sparring partner. The greater the shadow you can front, the stronger you are for winning.
So you meet one you can't beat.
Haven't yet.
There you go. Find another one, babe? Yeah. Like somewhere this has to have something in back here. Oh wow, you found a lot of them.
I think Hassan's got something. Why don't you take a look? I'll be damned. Follow the nugs.
Like I said, he's a clever one.
Might make a tracker out of you yet. Hungry? What? It's gingerwort. Eat it.
Remember, light touch.
I mean, it's dessert fit for a prince. See?
He'll be fine. He just has a strong spirit. Let him grow into it.
Might not have time for that. With Lancet and Remy gone, if something happens to me, he'll have to stand on his own.
So, don't let anything happen to you.
I'm a Grey Warden. Death's around every corner. Not that I don't enjoy punching it squarely in the face.
2 or 3 times, just to be sure.
Mm-hmm. But you can't beat back death forever. Okay, boy. That's enough for one day.
Oh, but he's having fun.
He overeats, and you'll find out how fun Griffin puke is.
We can take some back.
Hassan, you heard him. Let's go.
We can take some back for future day snacks. Unless truffles don't keep very well. They might not. I don't know. Tavern has finally found food Son enjoys eating. Gingerwort truffles. Hunting for the elusive treat, Davern gained new understanding of Hassan's intelligence, and both Warden and Griffin bonded a little more during their forest excursion. Beyond the veil, a map in a hand unused to paper. Their terror was trembling and palpable. Land as empty as this new void in us that ceases the spirit and makes us suddenly meet. Okay, yeah, so any spirits trapped maybe became flesh. Sorry, Devon. Should have warned you. I again had that moment of, huh. Everyone, oh wait, no.
That's incredible.
That's one word for it. Where's all that water coming from?
Got me. The Fade? Or, I don't know. It sure looks cool.
Yeah, it does.
Never a dull day in our...
Aw, I'm sad that she got cut off. farther up one too.
Trouble coming.
Okay, though. Yeah, that's up there. Why not interact with it? Like it's right there. Oh, well, drown. Gotta be a way to get up there. I just like going mouse it wanders upwards. It's like, stop that. Isn't there? Oh, it's over here? Can't get up there, I guess? Weird.
Careful ahead.
Okay, here's where we get to it.
You gotta move.
One for us.
Very, very close to 20%. 100%.
I heard about this Nadas Derthalin spirit you found.
I sure didn't expect that.
Be careful.
Okay, I already did all of this.
Things that pop out of nowhere usually bite you in the ass.
Like Hassan?
And that beak of his hurts.
Cuties. Tainted Woods. Yeah, this ain't looking so good. The tiniest dreadwolf I've ever seen.
Trouble ahead.
I was not looking for them. They just came running at me. Whew. Didn't mean to squawk in y'all's ears, but oh my god.
Pit of darkspawn. Let's clear them out.
Time to fight!
Nice hit.
We did it!
They're just gonna keep coming. Where's the other part?
You have to move.
Why am I stuck here?
That should take care of it.
We're clear.
Okay, sounds like a heartbeat. Ugh. come back to you in a second. First, is this one up here gone? Ooh, yeah. Perfect defense nearby enemies. Alright, then I got this blight cyst. Well, actually, 25. Never mind. We're not ready for this. But at least it is open for future times when we do feel more ready. That's like halfway through leveling up. We're not gonna be ready for a while.
What do you think was going on at Demeter's Crossing with the gods?
It felt like they were trying to...
Sorry to interrupt you. I think we have fully examined everything. Two codexes. Gingerwort truffles from Davern's journal. I don't know why a half eagle, half lion likes truffles, but griffins can't resist them. Hassan's brothers and sisters all went wild for them, and now Hassan is carrying on the family tradition. I asked Harding what's so special about them. She didn't know, so we did what any good mage or alchemist does. We both tried to nibble. The taste of ginger was overwhelming. It's too much. Yet Hassan gulps them down. I guess it's like broccoli. Some people love it, but those with working taste buds avoid it. Emmerich muttered something about brewing it as a tea to enhance any magical properties, but I'm not in a hurry. We don't have Emmerich yet. Gingerwort keeps us unhappy. I won't question the reasons why. From Devon Journal, my younger days. Hunting for truffles turned out to be a chance to get to know Rook better. It also got me thinking about my younger days and how I haven't spoken to my clan in a long time. They didn't understand why I wanted something more than the traditional Dalish life. I guess I was stubborn and bullheaded and figured I'd show them as I ventured off to find my fortune. Since then, I've kept my distance. That's on me. Maybe I've been feeling guilty. I don't know. But I do know I miss Uncle Eldrin. Talking about him with Rook got me thinking about my days as a kid in Arlethan Forest, racing Aravels through the forest, following hidden Dalish trails to secret waterfalls. It all gave me a taste for adventure I never outgrew. From Davern's Journal, Griffin Extinction. I've been going through the Grey Warden histories of the Griffins. Something isn't adding up. They're part of our order for centuries, then one day they aren't. There's vague talk about blights taking their toll, how eggs weren't hatching, and their numbers dwindled. But they'd already survived earlier blights without trouble, and why would eggs stop hatching? Which means something happened, but I can't find any details. Did they get sick? Was there some sort of disease? More than a few records around that time are missing, and I can't find anything about how many eggs hatched, which I'm sure they were meticulous about. There's a missing piece in all this I need to track down. I do hope that they get more explicit with that so that folks who didn't read the books can understand.
Flex their muscles? Like they were testing out what they could do. Like the people there were just playthings. Morrigan called it a show of force.
I don't know her, but I'm inclined to agree.
Bye, Nightclub. Okay, we don't actually need to run through the forest anymore. Okay. So, next time we need to go recruit either Emmerich or Tosh. I mean, we need to recruit both of them, but probably do Tosh first. I'm not sure. but I feel like this recording has gone on long enough, so I'll cut it here. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.